Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic Arawak Priestess here, and I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of my favorite tarot, my soul deck, the Wheel of the Year Tarot by Los Garibos. So it comes in a nice little tuck box. Has your standard little white book. There's a little bit of extra information here, but it's your standard Los Garibos little white book. Typical Los Garibos thin cardstock. But I like his cardstock. I like Los Garibos cardstock. I like Llewellyn cardstock. So, this is the back of the cards. So you have all your seasonal correspondences. You have your fall, your winter, the symbolism for that, spring, and summer. So I do love that. I love the Fool. You're going to see a lot of the symbolism for the seasons in this deck. Very colorful deck. I love that the Fool is inside this circular and kind of just going through this wheel. So I love that. I love all the butterflies. There is no dog in this one, which I like. It's just fun because you have the butterflies, which does also symbolize spirituality. You have your Magician, which I love. I mean, she's so in her power. She's using all her elements. You can see the power coming from above and below her. So this is a very powerful card. You can see that there's like no life in the trees behind her. So like death or endings. And I love that she's like manifesting and creating and kind of using what's there before her to achieve what she wants. So love that. You have your High Priestess. You still have your light and dark. She still has a book. So I love that. She's sitting on the moon. I love the yellow coloration of the flowers, which is all about influence and confidence and standing in your power. So loving that. Very solar plexi. You have your Empress. I love that she has a moon staff. And it has all 3 moons. So you have your lady, Mother Crone, so your full moon, your new moons. I love that. So you have your Emperor. You can see a lot of his fiery, earthly energy. I love that he has a sun necklace, and he also has a sun staff, and he has the symbol of the god and the goddess. So I love that the Empress is the goddess, and I love that the Emperor is the god. So I love that. You have your Hierophant. I love that he has a pentagram. So I love that. This is the Lovers. I love this Lovers card. They're having a hand fasting, and the person who's performing the hand fasting's dress is actually made out of the ground. So it's like this person is one with earth. Okay, this couple, they're both kneeling before each other. So it's kind of like they're equal. And then Spirit is watching over them. So I love that. You have like, it's a very powerful card. You have your Chariot. Sorry for the light on here. So you have your Chariot. Light and dark. Holding the sunflower. So holding the light. You can see some snow in the background. The seasons are kind of changing. I love this Strength card. I love that he's literally grabbing the bull by the horns. I love that, literally. I love that he has a lion in his necklace. But I really kind of do like the disciple. I like that he's taming the beast. He's kind of wrestling with his darker forces or his more impulsive side. So because I feel like, as human beings, we all have like that primal, and then we have that, more aka civilized, you know what I mean? So I like that he's kind of wrestling with both aspects of himself. So love that. And then you have the Hermit, which has rune signs there. Love that. You also see the wheel. So very powerful Hermit card. You have your wheel, and you can see all the seasons. So you have your winter and your spring and your fall and your summer. So everything coming full circle. And then you have your Justice. And I love that. The symbolism of the goddess. You can see all the different seasons, different changes. You can get a lot out of these cards. You have your Hanged Man. Death. I love Death. Lady in Black. Lady of the Night. Love that. It's very Samhain. You have your Temperance, which is represented by a fairy. So we have Fays. Love the Devil card in this. Love that he's kind of like a vampire. So too much of a good thing, you know. Too much of a good thing sometimes isn't always great. I love the rose because roses are beautiful, but they also have thorns. So be wary of things that look too good to be true, right? Or being overly consumed with passion of any kind. Love the Tower card. Just love it. So powerful. And this, oh my goodness, the Star card. I just love, she's just really communing with spirit. Love the White Lotus. Crown chakra, very crown chakra energy. The Moon card is okay. It's not really one of my favorite cards, I have to be honest with that one. Love the Sun card, no babies. Love that he looks like a god. You know, he looks like the sun god. And I love that. So, very powerful card. Especially because in a lot of cultures and even in paganism, you know, following the moon, the sun, the cycle of the sun for the different Sabbats. And so I love that. Then you have your Judgment card. And I love that she's just like resurrecting, going into the light, being renewed. And then the World card. I mean, look at her hair. Like, this is just so beautiful. I love that. I just feel her like just a mother. I see her as like Mother Earth. Earth coming through full cycle. Our mother changing with the seasons, giving us what we need. Then you have your cups. And the cups, every minor is represented by a season. So we have winter's leaving and we're getting ready to go into spring, which I love. Okay, so this is more of like a Candlemas type energy for the Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, I love it. I love that they're in a lily. I love that they're looking at each other the way they're looking intensely into each other's eyes, and it's just beautiful. We have the Three of Cups, which I love. Look like little fays or like, you know, little gnomes. And I love that there's a little baby chick being born and they're celebrating. So you'll have the birth, brand new beginnings, celebrations. You know, they're getting more into spring when everything's coming alive and new. And also another thing about spring is the rain. Sometimes the rains become so stagnant, you know. So I love that. She's just like, oh, when is it going to stop raining? You know what I mean? So, very good portrayal of the Four Cups. You have the Five of Cups. So, which is an interesting one because usually in the Five of Cups, there's some of the cups are upright and none of the cups are upright in this one. So, very interesting. Six of Cups, I love. She's very nostalgic. She's kind of looking into her past and not looking all the opportunities she has right next to her. So I love that's a very wonderful portrayal of the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups, I love it. She's just so floaty. Very ungrounded. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Really could feel that sense of abandonment. He's going away. He's leaving her behind. Ten of Cups. I love the ladybug. Luck. And family and friends. And just very happily, emotionally. So I love that. Nine of Cups. And this is the Ten of Cups. Love the Ten of Cups. You have your dog and your cats getting along. The mom. The dad. The child. all the beautiful flowers. So, oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then the pages in this one are, she becomes the Princess of Cups. So instead of the page, you have your princess. And I mean, I love also that the people cards, the court cards, actually represent how a lot of tarot books would say, like, Cancer, light hair, fair skin. I like they also do that with the court card, so I do like that as well. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. I love that the queens are more voluptuous than the princesses. And then you have your King of Chalices. Sorry, they're not cups, they're chalices. My apologies. And then you have your Ace of Wands. And I love that every ace is represented by some type of phase. So you had the elements of water, and now you have your element of fire. So I love that. And you have your Maypole or Beltane. I love that they're working together, planting the seeds, and it's growing. This is the Three of Wands. I love that she's looking to the stars for answers. And this is the Four of Wands, which is my favorite portrayal of Four of Wands. They made this house, they put it together, she's happy. You know, they committed to making this project and they're seeing it come to fruition. I love it. You have your Five of Wands, which I love because they literally are competing with each other. So I love that. Your Six of Wands, which is different from the Knight in shining armor. You have a woman who is very happy to be crowned. They did used to have festivals like this for fertility and stuff like that. So I like that, especially in Candlemas and stuff like that back in our ancestors. So I like that. Seven of Wands, I like that. Building a fort, protecting themselves from the element, the water, and things like that. So I like that. And then you have the Eight of Wands. Love it. You can see the bird is bringing in a message. So communications, you know. So it does bring that. You have your Nine of Wands. Love that he's building a scarecrow, trying to keep the predators away, protecting his crop, protecting his hard work. So really brings home that message. And then you have your Ten of Wands. I like that they're sharing the labor. You know, I like that you can see the house there. So even though things are very burdensome, there's still hope to keep moving forward. Delegating tasks. So good. This is the Princess of Wands. And again, you can see that in these court cards, their person has darker hair, a little bit of a darker complexion, which is how a lot of people see the court cards in a lot of traditional books of wands. So I love that. I also like the pages are also about messages. So I love that there's a card in the background. There's water flowing, the roses in her hand. I mean, it's really, you can get a lot from these cards, like I said. So you have your Knight of Wands. I love all you can really see the court cards in their elements. Very fiery energy. You have your Queen of Wands. Again, nice and voluptuous, beautiful. You have your King of Wands. I love the black dog, loyalty, the symbology of the season. You can see them in the cards. So, yes. And then this is your Ace of Pentacles. And you have more of a earthly energy. And more of a feels like autumny energy as well. Two of Pentacles. This is the Three of Pentacles. I love that he's creating a painting. He's focused on his work, on every detail. You have your Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. You could feel the desperation, the need, the sense of loneliness. There isn't another person in this card, so he's all by himself. He's trying to seek shelter. He's just going through a hard time. That saying, you know, when it rains, it pours, you know. You have your Six of Pentacles. I love it. your Seven of Pentacles. I love the Seven of Pentacles because I also see the Seven of Pentacles as pregnancy, maybe having a difficult time, you know, because labor of love. So I also use this as symbolizing pregnancy. So I love that she's pregnant on this card. And I love that she's reaping the benefits of her labor. Love the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Coins. He really is working on his craft. You have your Nine of Pentacles. This card is also not my favorite, only because I'm used to the Nine of Pentacles lady, I have to be honest with you. So this was a little bit getting used to for this card. But it's a nice card. I love the Ten of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. I love it. You can see the happiness. I mean, you don't have the baby and the old man and things like that, but you can still see family. You can still see wealth, the grapes, you know, the wine. You could really get that sense of like they have a lot of money and they're also happy, you know. So emotional happiness, but financial happiness. And, you know, a lot of wine, families that make wine, usually that's a family tradition that's taught. So you get that really sense of also tradition and family. Love the Princess of Pentacles. And again, you can she's really in her suit, darker hair, a little bit of a darker eyes, you know. So you can see the symbolism right there for the season, because we're in like fall. And you get the Knight of Pentacles. He has messages in there, like snail mail, move slow moving. You have your Queen of Pentacles. Love the Queen of Pentacles. And you have your King of Pentacles. And again, you see like the grape, abundance, acorn. And then you have your Ace of Swords. And you can really feel that spirit energy. You have your owls for intuition. You have your half moon. And you can see the seasons are changing. So now it's getting colder. So kind of like that Samhain, Maybon energy type. You know, right before Yule. So I love that. The Two of Swords. A very powerful card. You start to see how the seasons change with the minors. You have your Three of Swords. Your Four of Swords. Love the groundhog. And now we're getting into winter, so everything goes to sleep. Everything hibernates. You can really get that sense of having to take a break. Five of Swords. Powerful card. Six of Swords. I love the Six of Swords. He's just like needs to get away. His thoughts, his mind. I love the Seven of Swords because you can get the betrayal, you know. She's in love with this man, but he's actually looking at the other one. Maybe they're friends or something, and he's kind of looking at her and she's looking at him. And this poor woman just thinks that this guy's all in love with her and they're probably having some type of affair. So, very powerful Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. So, very kind of bound by her obligations and, you know, having to take care of the sick child. Nine of Swords. You could really see like that fear, that nightmare. The bats chasing you. Everything's dead. It's cold, you know. Ten of Swords. Very powerful card. Very powerful card. You can see that loss. But there is light. The sun will rise again. Then you have your Princess of Swords. And I love, you know, the dark hair. You can see the season on their clothing, because in this you can really see the seasons in the suits here. You have your Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords, who looks like the evil stepmother in Cinderella. Well, in my opinion, she does. And you have your King of Swords. So this has been a quick walkthrough of Wheel of the Year Tarot. Please like and subscribe to my channel and comment below. I love when you guys comment. Also wanted to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I so much appreciate my existing subscribers, my new subscribers, every single one of you who take time out of your day to make comments on my videos. And I will be making a video response to Reverse the Troll as soon as I can. But I just wanted to kind of put out this video too. So much love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.